Hey nail tubers, I actually had no idea I was going to do this, but then while watching so many Barbie nail videos, I became inspired by the craziest idea I've had. So this is going to be a special edition Barbie, so keep watching because this already started out insane. See what I mean? I used sculpture gel and started molding a figure. Get where this is going? Sculpture gel was perfect for this because it offers the time needed to create before curing and setting your art in place. (3XL) tapered square tips, and I'll be going right in without more prep because I've been trying a pop-off method with cuticle oil and matte top coat, but for some reason it doesn't look the same as it has the other times, so I don't know. Hopefully this will work though. And I won't cut them down either because I definitely need all the length. But anyhow, all the nails except the ring finger will get nude. And I don't know why I made the ring finger clear besides it being a signature, and I guess I was just going total freestyle. My whole thing when I started and actually went to school for nails was for stuff like you're seeing today. In fact, this kicked off an inspiration to do more like it when the ideas come up. Now this video won't be too long because in actuality this took a long time, and I can't even tell you how long. I ended up doing this in sessions, which I didn't anticipate. I had planned to post this over the weekend, but things started happening, and at times I got frustrated and wanted to give up. I took breaks, then I had to gather myself. So this insane idea was a challenge too, and I just can't start something and not finish it. Now some may call that OCD. I just think it's goal oriented. Now this is a clean version because I didn't want to do an injustice to all that I went through to create this and keep the focus there, because we do go through so much to create content more of the times than not. So you'll see key moments and have a good idea. But while you watch, I will explain my experience. In actual truth, this absolutely wouldn't have taken as much time as it did because I have done much 3D nail art of many kinds in my day. But to give you an idea, this was completed over a day and a half, including unexpected mishaps, which I'll explain more, looking for better products, since this did start on the spur of the moment and I wasn't really set up with plans. Then, the biggest challenge of this project that caused the most aggravation and almost had me quit. As a matter of fact, I do remember how I kept thinking to myself how trends come and go and that this was all the craze just because of the movie, so I kept convincing myself it'll all be died down anyway. Okay, so first thing was I broke a leg, which you'll see in a few. It was fixed later though. Then while painting the figure, the skin tone wasn't looking right on camera. I mixed shades probably about 5 different times. It looked okay on my palette though, so this had to be the strangest thing of all of them. Then, while taking a doll off the stick, because by then you'll know I'm creating a Barbie doll, I broke the head off. I almost broke down crying. This right here was the start of when I figured to call it quits. So I went to bed after decapitating my Barbie. It's funny now that I look back. When I woke up, I had new determination and picked her back up. But the worst was yet to come. Now we know Barbie's gotta have that hair, right? Tell me why I was, at first, thinking this was gonna be a light thing. I mean, I'm pretty creative and I've always made things work. The one thing though that I didn't take into account was how much smaller in scale this thing actually is. So at an earlier break, I was gone shopping and stopped by Dollar Tree. I came across some dowels and was like, ooh, I could use the hair from this. Now keep in mind, it was the closest color I came across. Then trying to do some hair on this little freaking head, which by the way was now reattached. I quit. That's right, I did quit. Emotional damage. That was the point when I was actually with that whole thought about the trend thing will be over. But I got over it, and if for nothing else, to share this experience with you. And in the end, your art is your expression, so I hope you feel all of what I put into this rather than looking for exact copy or replica, because even though that was a bit of a disclaimer, I know without a doubt that I captured the essence. Girl, through the blood, sweat, and tears, I even had to do some hairstyling to get this right. And at the end of the day, it wouldn't have taken the time that it did without the roller coaster of events. Speaking of which, the naked figurine only took me about 30 minutes or so. And that was because, well, you know that Barbie body, honey. Them proportions got to be right. And the legs, if you know, you know. So while that cures, which I cured each section I did for 30 seconds, I finished with some more shaping. Now she's going to be wearing a denim jacket. With a figure this small, it's still difficult with fine nail art brushes to get all the tiniest of detail, but it's all good. She wears a black top underneath and a black leather skirt. As a matter of fact, the clothing should be a big clue, so see if you can figure out what Barbie this is supposed to be. You got a few minutes. Right about now, I was feeling like everything was back on track and going well. Matte top coat, and it was cured for 60 seconds. And at this point, I was actually still undecided on additional background art. I put glossy top coat on the ring finger and cured that for only 10 seconds because I decided to go with pink and gold chrome. And I think it has that Barbie feel, don't you? Some of this background ended up getting covered by the dowel. I went with some pink tiger stripes on the pinky, and they look so cute. Now I know I didn't go over every detail I did, like top coating these stripes. I was just too worn out in the end. And you know we have to put the Barbie logo or it wouldn't be right. And a touching little star, because this special edition Barbie is a superstar. Did you figure it out? Then started the struggle with the hair, and here's a short clip. I had to do the hair over about 20 times, figuring out something different to make it work, and then the reveal will come right up. So that was an idea that I came up with, but then it's not holding together. Now who does this? Puts a Barbie doll on nails. And if you guessed, it's Tina Turner Barbie. If I had the right skin and hair color, I think it would be even greater. But I love how it turned out, especially the hairstyle. And I still have these on 2 days later and got so many compliments. Hit the like button if you like them and leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Much love.